All right, everybody, big happy Friday. It's the 2nd of October. It's about 11:30 a.m. I've pulled the plug. No more. Enough's enough. Done, done, done. Let me explain that to you. Of course, I went AWOL again here for almost a week. Things have been hectic and crazy. I think we left off on my pure alfalfa field. You can see that line there. There's a line of 52 bales. Pretty happy with the outcome there. Baling and wrapping day, what could have gone wrong went wrong. I don't even care to talk about it. It was a hellish day, but it's done. That was last weekend. We have had some pretty tricky weather here. Now it's beautiful right now. It's a beautiful October fall day here in the UP of Michigan. But we have had spotty rain 15 minutes after I wrapped the last bale last weekend. We've had spotty rain ever since. Actually, it was quite amazing. It started raining lightly, but raining nonetheless last Saturday when I finished off that those wrap bales. Literally 15 minutes after. Okay, so this is the grassy alfalfa field. I was going for glory here at the end of the season, and I really needed to back up. I'm going to see how I can explain this to you. First things first, I took 4 rounds around this with the disc bind just a bit ago. I said, nope, that's it. I'm pulling the plug. It's just not worth it. I hate those words, but I got to use them. Now, don't judge this entire field by what you're seeing right here. Obviously, this is 2 rows put into one, and yes, we are going to talk about the double windrow rake in this high moisture. Boy, have I been screwing up. You can't judge the field on this windrow that you're seeing right here. There are some thicker spots in here, and there are some spots that you wouldn't even know that you took the disc bind through it. Enough is enough. I'm done. It's late in the year. We got cold weather coming. I mean, it was 31 degrees this morning. Enough is enough. So, of course, I got to pick this up. So I kind of blocked off the entire day for, cutting this whole field here, the grassy alfalfa, and then, of course, rotary raking it, which is common for me on a lighter crop. Well, I've got some time to, I dare say, goof around just a little bit. So being it was a lighter crop, I said, you know what? What is that double windrow rake? What is it going to do? Fantastic. Now, yeah, we are in a lighter product here. That is not a high capacity or a heavy duty rake. That is a good common man's dry hay baling rake, which does a fantastic job. That is the new Holland 1022 Pro Cart double windrow rake. Very nice job. Tough as an ox, strong as nails. So anyway, I've got some time to goof around, and I like trying some new things or trying things out, and yeah, I came out here with that, and what a clean job. A lot cleaner job than the rotary rake would do on this, wet stuff. Now, understand, I would never use that double windrow rake in a thicker, high moisture crop. Maybe we'll try it out next year, but I don't think so. It wasn't made for that. It's too hard on it, and I just don't care to be breaking my stuff. Plug's been pulled. Enough is enough. No more. I am going to bale this up after lunch. I might get 4 bales off of all the 4 rounds that I did. Maybe, I doubt it. Maybe 3, maybe 4. And it will be fed out to the cows and to the Holstein heifers this evening. Okay, another thing that I banked on very heavily, and rightfully so, was my other pure stand of alfalfa that I put in this year, nurse cropped by Peas and Oats. I decided no. And it goes without saying, it doesn't take a smart person or a keen eye to see that this cannot be cut. You're talking about possible major damage. We do have some nicer weather on the horizon, but we also, it's mixed in with some, 30-degree mornings here. Old Man Winter is starting to smile at us. It breaks my little heart, but this just cannot be done. Number one, I hate these words, but it's barely worth it for fuel and time and equipment wear and tear. Two, actually most importantly, it's about the damage, the fear of a non-proper regrowth after cutting. You need to understand, dropping the bucket to many people, I put a pile of cash in here. This was all that AFX 469 from Alpharex Alfalfa. I'm betting on this property for the next 5 years of a pure stand of alfalfa. I will be gosh darned if I'm going to gamble on that by a collection of maybe 20 bales or so. It's just not happening. What you're looking at here is a little bit, well, a lot of it is my fault. I got it in at a proper time. I harvested the peas and oats very late. Now, if you keep up with the channel, you'll understand that my peas and oats crop this year was thick as thieves. I mean, we're talking it was nasty in a good way. Well, what I really should have done, shoulda, woulda, coulda. Lessons learned all the time. I should have taken the peas and oats off a little bit earlier. It would have gave a big boost to this alfalfa to just boom. Shoulda, woulda, coulda. I got a lot on my plate. I got to it when I got to it. That does add to the lack of, a buster of a growth of this alfalfa. So, baling's done. Grass, alfalfa, hay, high moisture, it's all done. I got some bales to spit out here after lunch. It's going to go straight to feeding the cow herd. They're going to love it. But that's it. I literally dropped the disc bine at the farm 25 minutes ago, and that disc bine will not be touched again until next year. So yeah, in my little mind, I had a bumper crop of course, alfalfa high moisture off this property, which, even though our weather is tricky up here, it is not only feasible but very common to get that harvest of alfalfa off a new seeding. I was a little late in taking off peas and oats. Period. End of story. So we'll be looking forward to next year. I mean, this is going to be outstanding now for staying true throughout the winter. Excuse my words here. I don't practice this. And all we can do now is cross our fingers for one hell of a bumper crop of alfalfa, first crop next year. It'll be a cleaning process. It'll all be high moisture, and this will most likely be all cattle feed. And we'll go from there. You can see some trash in here, not even close to what that other small parcel of new seeding alfalfa was, but you can see the trash starting to come up. And it's common. Looked forward to giving this a haircut and getting some bales off of here, but it's not worth it. Not on my pocketbook, it's not. And I just need to be thankful for what we see here. This is just beautiful. And yes, these are my Ranger tracks here. I took a ride out here the other night. Fully looked at the entire field. There's actually some very thin spots on the south. And that's the evening that I gave it my yay or nay, and I came up with the answer nay. It just can't be done. It's also getting late in the year. We got corn silage. This nastier weather that we've had has played hell on chopping corn. We look to do mine the early or mid part of next week. And I'm here to tell you, it is time. It is high past time. Our corn around here with that initial little frost that we got mixed in with some weather, it dried down immensely. So it is high past time to chop corn, but I'm at the mercy of the big operator. I say that respectfully. They're looking to get me early to mid part next week. Been a while since some videos. Like I said, things have been a little hairy and hectic here. All is well. So the last week I've been doing a lot of concentration towards winter preparations. This cold little blast we had here, I'm very thankful for it, as it is a great reminder of what is to come. I've knocked a lot of issues out for winter preparations here in the last week, and I look forward to sharing them with you here this weekend. Show you a couple things here and there. I took on some gravel jobs, some pit run jobs on the farm, a fence line, moving some stock tanks. I built a stock tank heater. I'll stop there. I'll show you it at some point. And yeah, grazing. We're on the end of grazing. I need to do a video tonight or tomorrow, because that'll be the end of the paddock grazing system. She's pretty thin out there, but the cows are handling a paddock a day. They'll let you know the next morning that they're unhappy and they need a new paddock, and that's fine. But yeah, paddock system is about, it's shutting down Sunday morning. I'm going to open up behind the barn and what we call kuthas. They're going to hit that one more time, probably for multiple days. I'll probably leave it open for a week, let them meander back there, and then it's full-fledged yard feeding. It's that time of year. She snuck up real quick too. Yeah, I'm not sure what else to cover here. We're going to cover my absence with some videos this weekend, now that I have some time. You know, this was a big 2-day affair for me, which just got knocked down to about a 3-hour, 4-hour affair. And yeah, just so you know, I will not be wrapping this. This is only going to be about maybe 4 bales if I'm lucky. And I'll just be hauling them home. And feeding them out this evening. That's about it. Everything else is going pretty fair. Just trying to keep up. We got a long ways to go yet, though. We're going to talk to you sooner than later.